What's up guys, Mitchell Watts with Town & Country TV, and today we are on our TC Custom Showroom. This is almost the exact same spot I normally stand in, but you guys are normally facing the other direction. What I've got behind me is our wall of fame, which is just some of the OG trucks that we've built in the past, but that is not why we're here today. We're here today to show you a world exclusive. A huge thanks to Rockslide Engineer. We've actually teamed up with them, and we're going to be one of the very first people to market with power deployable steps for the 2021 Bronco. So in this video, we're going to unbox the set of what they're calling Rockslides, and it is so cool because it is a power sliding or power deployable running board, but it is also a functional rock slider where you can support the entire weight of the vehicle on one side of the vehicle. That is a pretty epic setup, and we're going to have this done just in time for the Colorado trip that we're about to leave on. At the day that we're recording this, we're about to leave. So in this video, we're going to unbox it, we're going to install them, and we're going to show you what the final product is. So let's start with the unboxing. Now that my out of shape self has gotten these things out of the box, there's a couple of things that I want to explain to you guys. These things are heavy, which is exactly what you want if you want a set of Rocksliders. You don't want something cheap, chintzy, that the first time you put it on a rock that it's going to completely disintegrate. This is made out of an extremely thick metal, and I want to show you a couple of things. So you got your driver's side over here, you got your passenger side over here. I'm going to flip this board over a little bit better so that way you guys can actually see what's going on. But, okay. All right, so this is the bottom of the actual rock slider. This is what's going to impact if you hit a rock or something like that as you're off-roading. This little rectangle here, this is the actual power deployable running board that swoops out and down. It doesn't, you know, like the AMP power deployable steps. What they do is they have one that kind of, or actually nobody has one for the Bronco, but I'm referring to like the F-150's design, is what it does is it comes down and out. This one actually swings out this way, which is nice because it tucks back into this actual rock slider. So as I kind of rotate this piece down, this is kind of how it would sit on the truck. Get this box out of the way. Okay. So this is exactly how it would sit on the truck. So this is something that, that is facing directly up. This is where the board sweeps out, and then you have the bottom piece that's actually on the tile right now. That is the piece that is actually going to be protecting you as you're going off-roading. So without further ado, I'm 6'3". No, I'm sorry. Let's go put these on the Bronco. Here it is. This is the power deployable running board from Rockslide Engineering. Once again, a huge thank you to Rockslide Engineering for making this the third Bronco in existence to actually receive this power deployable running board. So now that you saw like a quick time lapse of what it looks like to actually put these things on, I'm going to kind of give you my review of it. I'm going to give you the lowdown, everything you need to know about these specific rock slides. And it's just, yeah, you just need to take a look at it. So the very first thing I want to show you is as you open the rear door, crack it open, the boards actually kick out and down, or I say kick out, they slide down. So the other power deployable running boards that are available on the market, which right now, the time I'm making this, there's nothing available for the Bronco, but like the F-150, they come out and, you know, out and down is what they do. This one swings out this way. This is a massive step, and as I can see, and you can see how big it is, this almost can work like a step in its own, and it is strong enough to definitely hold me as well as the entire weight of the vehicle. So when Rockslide Engineering first told me, they said, yeah, you can actually support the entire weight of the vehicle on one side of these things. I was like, yeah, okay, okay. And after seeing these things and installing them, I have no question in my mind that this thing can absolutely support that weight. But yeah, as you open the door, it makes it very simple just to step into the vehicle. Keep in mind, I'm 6'3" and these are 37-inch tires. So yeah, a pretty sweet little setup. And as you can see, if it can hold my fat butt, you're not gonna have a problem yourself as well. So it is a pretty sweet little setup. So what I wanna do now is I'm gonna just swing over to the other side and show you a very important feature of this specific set. You might be wondering exactly how does this thing know when the door is open? This is not using an OBD port, and so I actually like that for a couple different reasons. They are saying that this takes an estimated 4 hours to install is what they recommend to pay the technician for their time. They said once somebody's done it 2 or 3 times, you could probably do it in 2.5 hours, give or take. But how does the truck, how do the running boards know that the truck's got a door open? As you come in and take a look, you're gonna notice that every single door has got one of these sensors located right here. Now, when this sensor is disconnected from the sensor in the actual door over here, which is this little magnet right here, when that system breaks off of that sensor, it knows the door is open, therefore it opens it out. So that's kind of nice. Now, every one of these doors has a sensor just like that. As you can see, you've got the one in the door jamb here, and then you've got that magnet rather, located right here as well. So that's how it tells whether or not the door is open on either side. Let's talk about controlling these running boards for just a second. So the first thing you need to realize is that every one of these has a kill switch located inside the cab of the vehicle. So as you see that big red switch down there at the bottom, that is a switch designed to kill the entire power deployable running board. So if I flip this switch and turn it off, and when I shut the board, it will stay wherever that board is left. So notice how it doesn't run the board. But if I go back in, turn the switch back on, or turn the running boards back on, it will tuck back away. Okay, but there's more to that as well. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hop inside of the vehicle itself. I'm gonna let the running boards close, and then I'm going to turn the switch off. So as the running boards are going in and shutting, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the switch to turn them off. Now the system is completely disabled, and when I open the door back again, I can actually take my doors off and make sure that these running boards stay up the entire time that I either take the doors off, or if I'm just off-roading and I don't want to have them come out every single time. So it's nice that they give you the control for those power deployable running boards anytime that you want. It's pretty sweet. Now, another thing that you need to realize is that if you make a mistake, this is not going to cost you thousands of dollars. What do I mean? Pretend for a second you're off-roading and you forget to turn the switch off. Let's say there's a rock that's literally sitting right here, and you're like, oh, you know what, I need to hop out and go check something real quick. There is a fail-safe, so that way if it will try and open, but if it realizes it, it won't actually force itself all the way down. It's not gonna grind the gears up. I don't know that I'd recommend, testing that system all that often, but it is nice that there is a fail-safe just in case. Now, as these boards kind of cycle through, I'm gonna show you the other thing is well, what happens if my little Johnny gets his hand stuck in there? You don't have anything to worry about there as well. So once again, it's actually not going to shut on little Johnny. So it's nice that you've got that safety for your family, but you also happen to have the safety for not worrying about ruining the running boards if you're going off-roading and you just make a bonehead mistake. Now let's talk about the pricing. I don't have it memorized, so if you want some information on the pricing, I'll let the links down below for tccustoms.com because the 2 and the 4-door pricing is going to be different, and that is right. You do have the ability to do this exact same setup for a 2-door model or a 4-door model. So you have both options there. Hit up those links down below. We are expecting these kits to start shipping sometime in November, and they're going to be fulfilled in a first come, first served basis. If you're the first person to place your pre-order, you're going to be the first person to get your rock sliding boards. And once again, a huge thanks to Rockslide Engineer for allowing us to be the 3rd Bronco in existence to actually receive and install these power deployable running boards. Guys, I know that we sell these, but I'm not afraid to tell you if something is not good quality. In fact, I'm not even gonna put my name on it if it's not good quality. And I can tell you that I thought this was gonna be a good quality product. It is significantly better than I thought it was going to be. Now, this system is more expensive than some of the other competitors that may come out in the future because Right now, there is no other setup for a power deployable running board on a Bronco, but I'm sure someone's gonna come in and do it a lot cheaper, but they're not gonna do it in better quality. So if you haven't already done so, check out those links down below to pre-order your Rockslide Engineering power deployable running board from tccustoms.com. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already done so, make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel with that bell notification turned on so you don't miss a single video. Peace.